Hello everyone, and welcome back to SAHULA Sand Safari, where we have feather brains on the brain with this lovely ostrich named Stu, who is actually going to be one of the main males. Oh my gosh, he's as tall as a baby giraffe. A baby giraffe is as tall as an ostrich. That's adorable! But he is the main male amongst a large group of female ostriches, where fingers crossed we are going to be able to have flocks of little babies hopefully running around us very soon. I'm not exactly sure if we're gonna have luck with that because he already has hopefully performed a mating ceremony. Yes, with Aluna! And she is indeed pregnant! Huzzah, friends! With Aluna being able to, or I should say gravid, because female ostriches actually become gravid, not really pregnant when they're ready to lay fertilized eggs. But hopefully with the hatching of those little babies, we will be able to get the star quality of our ostriches up, because that is the current research we are doing. We are going to be learning all about the largest bird in the world, who also have eyes bigger than an elephant's eye, by the way. Their eyeballs, just to start off the day strong with a really cool animal fact, happen to be as large as a billiard ball. So if you guys know billiards, you know that thing where you put a bunch of balls onto that big kind of like green table and smack it around with little sticks at billiards. The ostrich eye is as big as a billiard ball. And when I realized that, it kind of blew my mind because that's huge. Their eyes are bigger than their brain, so that their eyes can really help them to detect predators and also competition if there's other males around. And Aluna's about to have her offspring, yes! Also, there's a gigantic pile of elephant poop, also yes. Because here in SAHULA Sand Safari, that means that we actually get to put down some of these protea, because in this special zoo, which you guys can check out the playlist linked in the video description if you are not familiar with all of the cool little quirks that we get to have here in SAHULA Sand Safari. But in this special zoo, we actually get to go ahead and we get to put down a rare species of protea plant anytime we find poo as fertilizer on the ground. And that's the only time we can put the proteas down, because we're saying for the roleplay, and if you're not here for the roleplay, not sure why you're here, but I hope you're having a good time. We're saying for the roleplay that it's a super rare species endemic to only this local area, and by adding all of the fertilizer from the animals in, we're really able to help this population of wild plant. Also, how precious is this being able just to curl up with a couple little tiny giraffe calves with their little eyes, their little moist little eyes, and look at the I love giraffes so much. I don't think we've given these two names yet, so let's check them out. We have little Madhu, whose dad is Wisdom the Second, and then we have little Oladu, whose dad is Unknown, and whose mother is Shyness. So I think we'll go ahead and name this little guy, Trepidation. There we go. And then we'll name this other one Wise the Third. Or we'll just name the other one Thoughtful. How about that? Thoughtful. Because he probably won't stay because he's not a super high quality giraffe. So we'll probably release him into the wild. Oi! And the plain zebra are once again fighting. Fighting due to overcrowding the common ostriches. So we probably need to release some of the females. Oh, more babies! Oh my gosh, there's another little baby. We've got so many baby giraffes everywhere. All right, this is going to be Indy the Second after his dad, Indy Adventurer. Oh my gosh, there's another giraffe calf over here. Oh, we already have an Indy Adventurer the Second. All right, then we're going to name this little guy Jones. And we're going to release Jones to the wild when he comes of age. What about this one? Trepidation, there you are. Oh my gosh, we have so many giraffe calves. And Spunky! I don't remember naming someone Spunky. That makes me really happy. Alright, where's Aluna? Has she gone ahead and, like, given birth yet? Is that Aluna? We have a lot of ostriches. I think we... Baby! I think this is Aluna! Yes! Oh my gosh, we already have 3. Yes! Okay! So Aluna has 1, 2, 3 little babies. Look at how precious they are! Oh, I love ostrich babies! Those lovely stripes and the unique patterning that they have actually allow them to hide in the tall grasses unless you happen to be an albino like that little one. Lets them hide in the grasses and really be able to keep away from predators who might have nefarious concepts of nibbling on little ostrich babies. Why did they come running this way? You guys usually like to try to escape over here. I'm on to you. I'm keeping an eye on you guys. Also, we don't need more inbreeding amongst our warthogs. So let's go ahead and release this girl to the wild. I could use quite a bit. And Daffodil, there you are. I could use whatever we can get in terms of conservation credits, to be honest. Oh my gosh, our place is just a chaotic mess right now. And let's actually check out how many female ostriches like to hang out with each other at the same time, because I think we have too many in this current social group. So let's see. Up to 7 females and 1 male. And that's about what their social needs are in the wild. And right here, in the wild, ostriches are primarily social animals. During breeding season, a small group of females will inhabit the territory of a dominant male, who temporarily joins their herd. During other times of year, ostriches live in large nomadic herds that move through the savanna, often alongside other species of grazing animals. So basically, when it's breeding season, which is what we're hoping for right now, ostriches tend to like to live kind of in small groups, and the group size actually changes depending on which subspecies of ostrich you're talking about. There's a couple of them. And it changes depending on where you are geographically, like just that's kind of a behavior that that group has adopted. But usually you have 1 main breeding male, 1 main breeding female, and then a bunch of other females who also wander into that male's territory, and they all share a nest. However, right now, we have too many. And you can see Kate and Riley are actually fighting with each other. This is not happy ostriches. These are our 2 albino female ostriches trying to smack feathers at one another. Good thing they're not using those legs. Those legs are powerful enough to be able to actually really hurt things. Like, I think they're powerful enough to kill a lion, but I'm gonna have to double check that. All right, so we're gonna release Kate because she's a little older. So Kate, even though you don't have the stars to help us with the rating, out you go. And then let's see if we have more than 7 females in our enclosure area. And even though there's a million animals we could be focusing on, for now we shall focus on... Look at the little ones! For now we're going to focus on the ostriches. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to Riley. 6, 7. So now we have 7 females. That should be enough. Pure is injured, so she actually needs to have a vet visit. And we have 1 male, and I feel like maybe 1 male isn't enough for the major challenges that we are trying to face right now. So let's see, because there's Stu. And Stu is just 1 guy. Animal has escaped. I knew it! I knew these baby ostriches were going to be sneaky. Oh my gosh, there's 2 of them! Oh my gosh, they really have escaped. Alright. Emergency capture. Well, we've got both of them. These clever little tykes. What are you guys doing? You can't just walk out of there. They managed to find the one, like, good hole that this entire area had. That cracks me up. Alright, let's grab this rock. And then we're going to just casually fill that up so that won't happen again. Alright, and there we go. And now they will be taken back to where they belong. Oh no, our yellow anaconda died! Ah, there's always so many things to pay attention to. But yeah, in my opinion, I don't think that having 1 male is actually going to be enough. And this area is huge. So we're gonna risk having 2 males in here, maybe even 3 males, just to kind of kick off the breeding. And then once we're full of ostriches, in fact, maybe I should start, I have an idea. We've got enough money. We can totally rework this a little bit. How big of an area do ostriches need? And we might make a little side zone for our ostriches. Like, we might come down here and just temporarily expand this area, and instead of connecting it up to the big zone, we can make it kind of like an ostrich prairie. I was gonna say forest, but ostriches don't really do forest. Because Stu, I mean, he seems pretty content with life. He doesn't seem that eager to go about and father many, many ostriches like I need. So let's see, what's the natural habitat size? About 7,000 square feet. Heck! Okay, that's a little bit big, but let's check out how big is the cheetah zone. This, I mean, that's 15,000, so 7, I think we could pull off 7 over here. I like this idea. And then maybe we could even just surround it with some of the more naturalistic barriers like the elephant grass. And then people could get up and close with the ostriches. And we could put down a whole bunch of wonderful spots for them to learn more about ostriches, get that education up. And maybe we could even add in another balloon area and we could call it kind of like an ostrich feather outpost. All right, so yeah, people can come back and look at the cheetah back there. And let's just make the length of this. Yeah, because I want people to be able to come on over. Yes, we'll do this. And let's have like a little ostrich overlook where you can come on in, get a good look at the ostrich. And then let's expand this out again. Maybe not that big. And then once you've got your good look at ye olde ostrich, we'll put like 2 or 3 of the females in here and a new male. And I think that will help fame. I really need to understand animal fame more. It's a subject I have not given myself enough time to research. And that's very important for a lot of these like challenges that we end up doing. All right, there we go. So there's that. And if I put in a nice habitat gate maybe on this side for once. How big is that? Oh, that's much bigger than I need. That's almost big enough for 2 ostrich zones. We could have side-by-side ostrich spots. I love it. Okay. So let's actually come in then. And we'll do a barrier. So I'm gonna remove this. And then let's actually try splitting this down the center. There we go. Whoops. And we'll make a nice little, and we can divide the ostriches so they can see each other, but they won't be able to like mess with one another because we'll put down some elephant grass. And then the males can kind of posture as much as they want, but they'll have their own little chunks of territory, and there'll be no reason to be antsy about it. All right, there's that, and we can add in another gate right here. All right, so let's see. 8,000 square feet. 7. Okay, this is probably going to need to be a little bigger now that I'm thinking about it. Because once we add in the, like, more than 1 ostrich, they're going to want a little bit more space. So let's err on this side. But this will be fun, because then we can have a proper little ostrich overlook zone. And people can come and get their feathers ruffled, checking out our ostriches. All right, and then I kind of feel like it'd be fun to, yeah, let's do something like that. Go out, and then maybe up again. We can make this pretty organic because we're going to be using grass to mostly divide the whole place up. And I'd say 8,000, a little over 8,000 square feet, almost 9,000. That's probably perfect for our ostriches. I mean, what more could they really ask for? You know what I mean? And the babies are probably going to be a bit of a problem trying to escape nonstop, but if we put down some of the grass really nice and low, then people will be able just to look straight in at a tiny little ostrich camp. Here we go. A little bit more. Excellent. All right. And then line that up. Yay! And then we can kind of lift it up when the natural division of the sides appears. And the way that this works, the animals can't go through the elephant grass. So then we can have just a nice, lovely look at the ostriches. All right, let's come down on this side. And then we can add in some great little education nooks so that people can learn more. All right, we'll sneak this in. There, and I wonder, it actually would be kind of fun if in a couple spots we could put... Oh, Thunder! Oh my gosh, Thunder, the lonely hippopotamus that we've had for like eons. Oh, he died of old age. Oh my goodness. We just have too many residents in our zoo. And when you have this many, you just have to kind of pick which ones you're going to focus on sometimes. So forgive me, Thunder! One day we'll have Thunder the second. Or we'll make a little hippo statue and name it after you. Alright, let's scooch this over. This is fun because then when we open this area up and we maybe add it in to the overall SAHULA Sands big exhibit, I've been thinking it'd be nice if we could make natural dividers so that then when the animals have a chance to kind of to be in the big area, we can still separate them with physical barriers so then the different groups couldn't fight with one another. Like we could open this up so that it all belonged to the same zone, but if the animals were blocked by some natural geographical features, they would not be able to tussle, which I think would be delightful. Alright, let's go ahead and change some of the barrier over here. I wonder how low you can make a fence for an ostrich before you have a bit of a problem. So let's put like a really low wooden fence right here. I think that's kind of cute. And then let's try moving in a new male. And we're gonna see if we can jumpstart this effort. Alright, new male ostrich, please. Dun 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 dun. Not a lion. That was for last time. We'll have to check in on the lions and see if they're doing better. Let's see, and we want, is it a common ostrich? Yep, common ostrich. Ostriches are one of the, oh, and somebody is just like getting really desperate to unload ye olde ostriches, but I think we're good. All right, that guy has a decent immunity gene. Not decent immunity gene. This guy's decent enough. All right, come on in, Janelli. We're gonna rename you. And then we'll get his area set up with a couple females as well. So let's move in a couple of the girls from this side. Let's go with Angelica and Adder, I think. And we'll move them in here. Oh, you kind of need a path to be able to move them in there, don't you? Whoops. All right. I'm getting to it. Sorry about that. Yep, my bad. In fact, here, we need a bigger path kind of breaking off from all of this. There. I want ostrich babies! I want famous ostriches! I want people to become bird-brained! So we're gonna need to, like, kind of crack down at making this place as cool as possible. Alright, hey! Naughty door. Trying to steal my- No! You are not allowed to steal my giant path. People need to use this. Thank you. Nope, stop that. I swear. Naughty. Alright, there we go. We'll loop this way. And now we can have... There, now you can make tiny little paths to both these doors. Oh, this is so exciting. I love working on new areas. Alright. And then let's go ahead and wait and see as one of our newest little ostrich zones opens up. It might be really fun. I love having that natural tone to everything too. This is cool. And we should be able to put in a small spot of water without too much trouble too. There we go, because we already should have a water purifier in the area. And then while we're waiting, I know the ostriches are going to want a little spot to be able to dig around in with their forage box enrichment. We can put that right up front and center so people can be delighted by being able to watch the ostriches forage. And then what else do ostriches enjoy as enrichment whilst we wait? Fingers crossed that the ostriches will get delivered here soon. Let's see. Amy, could you go ahead and inform me, what does an ostrich want out of life? Let's see, habitat. She doesn't like the plants. You're gonna be okay, Amy, I promise. Let's see. Enrichment. Food enrichment. Interspecies. Oh, they do like that interspecies bonus. I almost forgot about that. Alright. I mean, any minute now, you guys could bring the ostrich over. Oh, there he is! Okay. There we go. Alright, you guys, we've got our new male ostrich! Exactly who we were waiting for, and we're actually going to be naming this guy Jim, after one of you guys, leaving your comments in the previous videos. And with Jim's arrival, hopefully we won't have too many escapees, and they will settle in quite happily. We're gonna get this place totally perked up and perfect for our ostriches, and then fingers crossed we will have new babies added in here soon. Also, apparently there are protesters that we're gonna need to be dealing with. Alright, expanding our ostrich fields, I suppose. Hopefully, oh, maybe we could add in like one or two little interspecies, like some of the warthogs, and we could have tiny little parks. Oh, I love that idea. And we will continue to add like bird brains all over the place and deal with whatever other issues that crop up next time. So if you guys could, do please leave a like for Jim, the lovely ostrich, who I think is contemplating if he could just step right over this. And if you would like to join us on this and literally thousands more adventures, do please consider subscribing. But most importantly, my friends, stay curious. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.